If you're home after a C-section and you're thinking, I want to shower, but I'm scared I'm going to mess up my incision, I get it. That first shower can feel like a big moment. You're sore, you're tired, and the idea of water near your incision sounds risky. So let's make it simple. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do your first shower step by step, what not to do, and the signs that mean it's time to call your OB doctor. Hi, I'm Cherry, a certified maternal and newborn nurse, and I'm here to help you heal physically, feel emotionally seen, and thrive in the fourth trimester. First, check your discharge instructions. If your paperwork says you can shower, then you can shower. If you're not sure, call and ask. I'd rather you get a clear answer than avoid hygiene because you're anxious about doing it wrong. If you want the full 3-day plan when you go home from the hospital, download my first 72-hour home plan in my free 4th trimester resource hub. It's in the link in the description. Now, before you even turn the water on, set yourself up so you're not struggling mid-shower. Put everything you need within reach: a towel, clean underwear, a clean pad, your soap, and all your toiletries, and something comfortable to wear after. If standing for a full shower feels like too much, bring a shower chair if you have one, or even sit on the closed toilet lid to rest between steps. And please, if you feel lightheaded easily, have someone nearby for the first time. Here's the shower plan. Start with warm water, not hot. Let the water run over your body. When it comes to your incision, you can let the water run over it. That part is okay. Do not scrub the incision. No washcloth scrubbing. No loofah. The goal is clean, not irritated. Use mild soap on your skin, your armpits, under your breasts, anywhere you need it. Then rinse. If you want to use soap near your incision, gently rub the area with your hands rather than scrub directly along the incision line. Then rinse well. If you have some steri-strips or glue, don't pick at them. Let them do their job. Now, let's talk about what not to do, because this is where people accidentally make things harder. Don't soak in a bath, hot tub, or pool until your doctor clears you. Don't put oils, lotions, powders, peroxide, alcohol, or natural healing products on the incision unless your doctor specifically told you to. Many products irritate healing skin or trap moisture, and moisture is not your friend with a healing incision. When you're done, the drying part matters just as much as the shower. Pat the incision dry with a clean towel. Don't rub it. If you have a belly fold that covers the incision, ensure that the area is fully dry before you get dressed. Some moms even use a cool setting on a hair dryer from a distance for a few seconds. Cool only, not hot, just to make sure the moisture isn't sitting there. Again, the goal is to keep it clean and dry. Then, put on clean underwear, a clean pad, and loose clothing. Breathable is better than tight. If you're wearing an abdominal binder, it can be supportive, but don't trap dampness under it. Put it on after you're fully dry. Now, when should you call your OB doctor? Call if you have redness that's spreading, warmth that's increasing, swelling that's getting worse, drainage that looks like pus, or a bad smell, fever, chills, or if the incision is opening. Those are not wait and see signs. But if your incision looks the same as it has, you're just sore and the shower feels a little tender, that can be normal. Most moms experience some stinging or pulling the first few times, and this usually improves over time. To make this a no-brainer, don't forget to grab my 72-hour home plan. The link is in the description. And if you want the full 6-week recovery roadmap for C-section, the link is in there as well. Here's your simple takeaway. Follow your discharge instructions. Let water run over the area. Don't scrub, and keep it clean and dry afterward. You're not going to ruin your incision by showering. You're taking care of yourself, and that matters in recovery. If you want more first C-section support, watch my video on incision care, what's normal versus when to call, because it will help you feel calmer about what you're seeing day by day. Don't forget to hit the like button so you will continue to receive the best evidence-based information on postpartum and newborn care. I'm Cherry, and I will see you in the next one.